Good evening. Welcome along. I've picked up from Lidl a bottle of Hatherwood IPA. I have had this before a long time ago, but not for a while. And the thing is that these contract brewed by a particular brewery. I'm not sure which one it is. It doesn't say anything on the bottle. This has caught my eye a couple of times recently. It's very cheap. It's £1.40 for a half a litre bottle. The reason why this has caught my eye, and I think what I'm going to prove here, is when you've not had a beer from Lidl or Aldi and it looks British, steer clear. And if it looks European, give it a go. You'll note this goes with the ridiculous patriotism, the type of stuff that was around 6 years ago, which led to some very bad decisions for this country. So I've got no time for it. Probably don't care less about that, and you want to know about the beer, which is fair enough. But what I cannot understand is, along with that, this thing then says it's bursting with American hops. So why not put a US flag on it? It's clearly going for the American IPA kind of thing. So it's neither one nor the other. It's 5%. It says on the back that it's got flavour notes of grapefruit and citrus and makes all the right noises. But I'm wagering, because it's a British brewed cheap beer in Lidl, I'm not going to like it. That it's going to be cheap. That it's going to taste cheap. Anyone who has watched anything that I've put out there for a while will know that I like bargain beers. And by that, I mean beers that are really good, but they're reasonably priced. And some of them are cheap as chips and, better than beers twice the price that they are. I'll be amazed if this is one of them. This bursting with American hops, I'd expect it to have a really nice bitter finish. So I've prejudged this. Let's hope I'm making a complete fool of myself and I'm wrong, and that this is actually really nice. So it smells fresh, a little bit citrusy, but there's another smell in there. Like a metallic smell. There's no, from what I can gather, I mean, it's a clean glass. There's a little bit of carbonation, not a lot. Not that fizzy. It's holding on to the head fairly well. Yeah, bursting with American hops. 5%. Okay. It smells a little bit lagery. You good health? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Cheap. It tastes of what I would imagine a beer flavour soda water would. Does have it doesn't have any off flavours, mind. And the bitterness at the back end is definitely there, and it's not too It's long and it's lingering, and it's what you'd want from something like this. It's just, there's really not a lot before that. Nothing, tiny bit of malt, and then boom, bitterness. So yeah, it certainly isn't disgusting, but it's a bang average beer. It's a 5 out of 10 beer all day long. And recently in Lidl, they've had the fest beer and wheat beer, cans of that in, you know, half a litre can for the same price. You need to get those and just walk past this. It's odd because this stuff is always there, and clearly there's people buying it. They haven't disgraced themselves, but they haven't produced anything that's going to rip up trees. Having said that, it's a bang average beer. It's my first of a Friday, and I will almost certainly finish it. It's not a lawn pour. It's a nice mouthfeel, but no flavour. And then you do get a hoppy bitterness, and it is good that it's a hoppy bitterness and not like tinny, astringent. So whoever's made this has worked wonders with very, very little ingredients, particularly in terms of the amount of, or the type of malt that they've used, because it just doesn't taste of anything. Yeah, I'd go with a 5 out of 10 beer, straight down the middle. It's inoffensive, but I won't buy it again. Have a good weekend.